guys, Todd with Great Escape Farms here. Today I'm going to talk about growing out seedlings and transplanting them and getting them ready for sale. So I'm standing in front of a Siberian pea shrub or tree in my yard in West Virginia, and last year I grabbed some seeds and grew it out. So I'm going to show you the process that I went through there. I'm standing in front of a Siberian pea tree with a botanical name of Caragna arborescens, and I slaughter these names, I know I do, I apologize for that. It is a perennial leguminous shrub, meaning that it's in the bean/pea family. Of course, it's a pea tree. It is self-fertile, meaning I only have to have one in the yard, and you can see here it is flowering, and you can see at the tip of my finger here I have a little pea growing. So both the flowers as well as the peas themselves are edible, and although some documentation says that the flowers happen in June, we're in mid-May right now, and I've already had some flowers that are spent, and I have fruit growing on it, so it's a little bit earlier than that. It likes dry to somewhat moist soil, and the pH is very, very wide range from 5.1 to 8.5. The peas have a resemblance to regular peas that you see, and the years to harvest is about 2 to 3, and it is good in USDA hardiness zones 2 to 7. Now it says that it gets the height gets 6 to 20 foot tall, and I've had this one in the ground for probably 5 years now, and it's no more than 3 foot right now. So I do have a little bit of dieback right there. I think some of that is from winter, but other than that, it looks healthy. So I'm not quite sure why it's not as tall as what they say it should be. So several years back, I took some of these peas when they got to maturity, which was probably in the July and August time frame, and I took the seeds out and I planted them. And I planted them right away, no stratification or anything, and they actually sprouted. And that's what I'm going to show you today, is how I take them out of where they're sprouted and put them in individual pots. I am kneeling down in front of some Siberian pea shrubs, and these are seedlings, and I actually took the seeds last June of 2017, and I planted them and grew them out in this big pot here, and this is now the spring of 2018. So I'm going to pull them out so you can see the root structure, and I'm also going to put them in individual pots at this point. Okay, so I got the pot out. I went ahead and I rolled it around some. I see there's also some weeds growing around in here. I'll take care of those while I got these out. So what I meant by rolled around is I laid the pot down aside and I just pushed down and rolled it a little bit just to loosen it up some. What I'm going to do now is I don't want the pot to fall on the plants here, so be cautious how I do this. There we go. Okay. And toss the pot aside for later use. Go ahead and break this ball up some, and we use the dirt that's in here. Go ahead and pot the plants. You can see there's roots on the bottom here, so they did grow all the way down, and then they took off to the side a little. Try to be as gentle as I can here with the root ball. Just tossing the weeds aside. Okay, now we're up to a couple of Siberian pea shrubs here, and I did a video earlier today on pawpaws, so these roots aren't quite as substantial as they are on pawpaws, but still we do have some fairly decent sized roots here. So this one looks a little better, and you can see it has a good root system to it. So what I'm going to do is take one of these tree pots here, and I can't remember if these are 8 or 10 inch. And what I want to do is stick the roots down, and then I'm just going to fill them up, and this will give them plenty of places to put the roots. And what I want to do is match up where it was before as far as height in the pot. So I don't want to bury the stem deeper or have it up higher than it was in the previous pot. And once I get it done, it looks like this. And I'm going to do each one individually, and then I'll show you an after picture here in a minute. Okay, so all of the Siberian pea shrubs have been potted and they're in the ground. I buried them in a little bit, and that's for two purposes. One is to hold moisture in a little bit more, just so the sun can't get to the entire pot and evaporate it faster. Also just to hold them up, because they don't stand up very well by themselves. So these are good to go, and we will sell them right from here. That's it for this episode. Please consider subscribing, and also do us a favor and share with your friends, or share us on Facebook. The more shares we get, the more people that actually find out about us and tune in, and it helps our business out a lot. We appreciate it. Thank you very much, and have a great day.